Yo guys, what's going on? I thought I'd do a video on the mistake I made about buying a car, but I did it the wrong way. I didn't buy it properly. So what I did is I was in need of a car for work and I had to buy one straight away. Now doing the stupidest thing, I bought it without looking at it. I looked at the pictures, spoke to the guy, said everything's fine. Bearing in mind people can lie. And my god, did he lie. So he said it was all mint condition, perfect. Now we have touched up a little bit on areas, so it looks better than what it was, but I'll just give you some pictures and that for how it did look. You might not be able to see a little bit in them, but you can see what it looked like when we basically first got it. So I'll just show you now. So what we've got, first of all, this car was meant to be absolutely mint. Sorry about the wind. And straight away, right here, you've got it's been hit. So as you can tell, the paintwork is completely different to here. This has been replaced, so it needs spraying up. That's one thing on my mind to do, but the fact is that the guy didn't tell me that it was a Cat D, and he just sold it like that, which I believe is illegal to sell a car that's Cat D without telling the next owners and so on. So that's one problem we had. Literally the bumper, when we got a bumper, so we've got all these, you can see right here, it's all the paint's coming off it, round here, the badge, so it's a right mess. And this is obviously my mistake from what I did. You can see here, I believe that's it, on the front bumper. But yeah, so when we got it, the front bumper was held on by tie wraps. Like, I'm not even kidding, tie wraps. It's still not 100% fully on. If you can see here, there's a gap right here. So you've got the headlight and then you've got a gap. Well, obviously it's not meant to be here. So this needs uplifting. But the thing is there's in there, there's clips that it clips onto, and basically the person who's had it, they've basically done like a quick repair and just put it on as quick as they can really, and they've made it so that you got some little clippers, there's some clips inside I believe, and they've gone in, so we've got to drill in, which is a pain. The bonnet, I don't know if you can see, I don't really think you can. I don't know if you can see it, but right here it's dinted. That's a shame. It's scraped here, you can see it all scraped there. So, I mean, not the best. It's gonna cost a little bit to get started. When we first started it up, there was a sound coming from the engine, and I think it was the aircon pump, so we got that sorted. We thought it was the alternator, everything was fine there. Just an aircon pump, got all that sorted, completely sound now. The engine, it's really nice. It's a bit dirty in there, but apart from that, everything seems quite well. Next thing, so obviously electric wind mirrors are really there. Now, to get them replaced, I think we're talking around 100 quid, something like that. I'm not 100% sure, but this one's been whacked. So we've got, obviously, we tried clipping it on, but it's not really working. So we're just sort of leaving it at a minute to get it sorted, but obviously under here, cracked. So we didn't get the best. Let's just say that. The guy was not nice to me, I think the word is. He was a bit of a prick. And last but not least, the alloys. This one on here, that's really mucky at the minute. They look okay. Brakes, by the way, they was terrible. We got our brakes changed, so I'll check around this side. This one's a nightmare. It looks horrible. You can't really see because it's that day, but you can see so it's all scrapes around the edges. Not really looked after the car whatsoever, and that one's okay. So yeah, they've really just, after it got hit, just not cared about it whatsoever. And It's a shock because it's a nice car, and I mean now I'm the one to fork out the money to pay for it all, and I've already spent. First day we got it, I went out, spent about 300 quid, got new oil, spark plugs, air filter, oil filter. Do you know what I mean? I got the works for it to just get it all, you know, nice. Well, just the service really. Obviously headlights. Oh yeah, headlights didn't come with any bulbs. My God, it was a mess. It really was. Inside, I think I've got a picture. If I have, it's up now. Sorry if it's not. But the inside was a mess, a complete mess. It was just horrible. It took us quite a while to actually clean all that inside. But yeah, that's my mistake. I would say do not ever. I know obviously you know to buy a car, just look at it before you do. But don't ever buy a car when you've not seen it, because obviously people do lie, and even if you're in a rush, I just look. You've got to look. No matter if you're in a rush, don't you need it the next day, look. Don't matter if it's 200 miles away, look. Because there's all these other hidden things, and people will just lie their ass off and say, oh yeah, it's excellent condition. Like literally, I only saw 2 pictures, and they said, oh, you know, it was updating soon, and he'd put them all up. So I thought, I'll just go for it. But I needed one for work, so I went at it, and it came on a truck, and I wasn't there at the time, so I couldn't say out. My mum took the order, the car, and I got back, and I went ham on the guy on the phone, and like a little bitch, he put the phone down. And if I knew his name, I would definitely fucking name and shame the prick, because it's out of order for what he did. It cost me 3,400 out of my own money, and I was not happy. And I've spent the money now repairing it, so I'm going to try and do my best with it for the time that I have it. So I'll give you a little shot of the engine. Now, bearing in mind, the bonnet comes up, doesn't always go back down. So I'll give you a quick shot of the engine, and like you've heard the exhaust before, but I'll give you a little exhaust note. You can see how that sounds. So as you can see, this is the engine. Well, hopefully you know it's the engine, but as you can tell, you know, a little bit mucky. It's actually not as bad as what it was. As cars over time, you know, they degrade, so obviously you've got all your wiring and stuff like that, which isn't too great. But that's the engine. Nice big span. Like I was saying about the for what they've done is right here, we've literally had to do it ourselves. So you can see we've just drilled it in, because there's no other way. They had the points, and they just made a mess of it, so we couldn't do anything about it. But I'll give you a little sound of the engine. So that was part of the engine. Now I'll show you about the exhaust. Let's go around here. Let's get a nice sound of the exhaust. So yeah, that's a nice sound, and it will be even better when hopefully we get another exhaust on it, but that will all be new to come. So I hope you enjoyed, and stay aware. Do never ever 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 buy a car without looking at it, and make sure you know everything about it. And if you don't know, take someone with you who does. I do, but I was an idiot for doing it, and I've forever learned about it. So hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.